Hey guys, Bret Johnson, Realty Network Group at Realty Executives. Welcome back to another version of our video blog. Today's topic, we're going to discuss 5 signs you're about to buy a home that you cannot afford. Let's face it, purchasing a home, pretty big event. One that's certainly exciting, hopeful, sometimes frustrating, and even disappointing at other times. There's a lot of ups and downs, and it certainly can wear you down if you're not careful with your judgment. One decision that prospective homebuyers often make is purchasing a home they cannot afford. And while banking requirements have certainly tightened over the last decade, home buyers can still easily find themselves biting off a little more than they can chew, and they may not realize it, unfortunately, till after that purchase is complete. So the first sign that you might be doing something like that is that you're using creative mortgage terms. If your financing looks like a trail mix of mortgages, first mortgage, second mortgage, you've got interest only, adjustable rate, and maybe even a balloon payment, probably a significant indicator that you're can't afford what you're about to buy. If the financing feels forced in any way, you're bringing on more than you can handle, and you may later find yourself in trouble. The next is down payment assistance programs. There's a lot of programs out there designed, really to help home buyers with their down payment, sometimes with their closing costs. And these programs really intended to remove barriers of home ownership for people, as well as really stimulate the economy. But if you're not prepared for the financial aspects of purchasing and owning a home, getting into one before you're ready, or getting into one where you cannot afford without the assistance of these programs, certainly could do a little more harm than good. The next is you have just enough to cover your payments. Let's face it, you've probably done your due diligence, you've got your mortgage calculator, you've got an idea of what payment you can afford. And in reality, there's probably very little wiggle room, if any, but you always try to tell yourself, yeah, I could make that work. Well, keep in mind, home ownership, it goes a lot beyond just a mortgage payment. You're going to have various payments and a cost incurred every month, things like maintaining, maybe upgrading your home, and you need to know how to handle the unexpected. Sometimes that broken appliance or a leaky roof could cause unexpected expenses, and if you're already tapped out just on your payment, you're going to find yourself in trouble. The next one is borrowing from a retirement account. Many home buyers do this. It helps cover their down payment. And hey, while it's true, you can actually withdraw funds penalty-free from a Roth IRA to buy that home. It's not always the most successful idea if you're thinking about planning for the future. Remember the reason you chose to save for retirement in the first place. If you're dipping into retirement savings as your only option for purchasing a home, that's probably a warning sign that you might be biting off a little more than you can chew. And the last one is just the simple thing. If you feel like you have a sinking feeling, it's not uncommon to get cold feet, especially in buying a home. It's one of the biggest purchases you're probably ever going to make. But if you can't shake that sinking feeling, you're about to bite off a little more than you can chew, then this intuition can probably be the greatest indicator that you're walking a path you might want to turn back from. It's not always easy to admit, and certainly there's things throughout the process, again, that'll go up and down that really prompt you to want to do something that you may regret later. So rely on your real estate agent. Look for advice. Talk to family, friends, relatives. And as always, if you have other questions, reach out to myself. I'm always happy to help you understand the benefits and maybe the pros and cons of each decision. So with that, look forward to chatting soon. Keep an eye out for our next video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach me at any time. Thanks so much. Have a great afternoon.